We're in today with the GTX Titan Black. This is a 2014 video card with 2880 shaders. It's got 6 GB of VRAM, GDDR5, running at 889 MHz on the core clock, 1750 MHz on the memory clock, 384 bits bus width, DirectX 11, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i7-6950X with 10 cores and 20 threads. Brilliant video card, but the best thing we can do for it is to jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. By now you managed to understand the pattern I'm in with this Kepler series, you know, but let's see how it's running with Battlefield on maximum details with 1440p. First thing I want to check out, because this video card has got an S.T.A.L.K.E.R Extreme 4 edition, you know, I want to see the temperature. The temperature, because it's 1440p, maximum details, 99% load on the core, 2.3 GB of VRAM utilized. I mean, the game looks gorgeous, you know, but the only thing I'm interested is the temperature, 58 degrees. That's actually cool, considering what I had with the previous Titan. I would say not bad for a video card that is running this maxed out, you know. So I got 1071 megahertz on the core clock. This is good. 64% fan power, 263 watts consumption from this video card. Damn, Daniel, this is actually eating a lot of wattage, but the temperature side is actually good. This is the most important thing, thermal stress. You know, if the video card is staying there with 430 watts consumption from the whole computer, I mean, I will not say nothing bad about it, because it does the job. This is the most adequate thing I can ask from this video card. Let's average some nice FPS here. 2.4 GB of VRAM utilized now. Temperature wise apparently sits around 60 degrees. This is the most important thing. It's maximum code load. CPU wise I got like 6.9 GB of system RAM and bare 20% load on the CPU. Not a big stress on that. I have to give credit for this radiator because he's doing a fantastic job. 61 degrees on this Titan. It's holding pretty well the temperature apparently on maximum details with 1440p. I think it's competing with IO-Cooler, you know, water block or something like that. Stays around 60 degrees. So that's why I think this is why they are very expensive and they're very rare, you know, the radiators. Every single time I've seen an S.T.A.L.K.E.R Cooler video card, I can get it because they are fantastic, you know. I have a couple of them and they are kind of good, you know. On a GTX 690 with this. Love the performance that Cooler is giving to that video card. There is not a single discussion, you know, this type of Cooler is the best. If we're jumping in Battlefield 1 with 1440p and maximum details, I'm gonna see that the game looks, oh my god, look at that. What a nice performance from this video card. 61 degrees, maximum core load, 4.7 GB of VRAM utilized. Look at this, look at this, this is insane. Let's recover my friend here. Nice, what do you... Oh, yeah, why is he so black? Oh, artillery. Okay, let's see how he's performing here. I'm gonna see if we can actually do something. Nearly 5 GB of VRAM utilized with this. Oh, I'm gonna see how he's holding, because the most important thing here is the quality is perfect. Utilization on the GPU is still holding pretty well. 4.5 GB of VRAM utilized. 62 degrees. This is the most important thing, because the temperature here is dictating how I'm setting up the video card. The light, the quality, the contrast here, the details is spot on. The resolution is maximum. I got like 57 now FPS on average here. Can actually see the video card is holding pretty well, and there is no problem on getting this video card to push this quality. Under 20 ms, 35 on minimal. Sometimes it's not okay, sometimes it's okay on the quality. Look at this, the whole thing is spot on with this. On the thermal performance, this, like I said, this is the most important thing, is doing great. On the system side, I got 12.6 GB of system RAM, holding pretty well with the computer, only 20% load on the CPU side, and yeah, it's holding okay-ish there. I'm actually surprised on this game, seriously, how he managed to put the video cards on the wall. I'm actually surprised how this game is utilizing the core and the VRAM. I mean, in this situation is good. I managed to see maximum that I managed to see was nearly 3.1 GB of VRAM utilized, and no high temperature because it was utilized at maximum. But I got like 31 FPS. I mean, come on, man, look at this. This is an insane performance, you know, from a video card like this. This is actually the best performance I've seen now with the S.T.A.L.K.E.R series. Nearly 40 FPS on average, 35. This is the performance I get from a GTX Titan Black in Dragon Age. This is fucking weird to see this game running like this, but it does the job. You know, you can actually see it's maxed out 61 degrees. That's the most important thing. You know, the temperature on this occasion, it's got like nearly 70% fan power with foliage, grass and stuff like that. Look at that, it's like 31 FPS. It's very demanding on this city. And yeah, if you're coming here with a video card and you want to max it out, maximum quality 1440p, you're gonna have lower FPS. So in this situation, the system doesn't have any problem. 9.4 gig of system RAM, 12% load, 48 degrees on the CPU side. Not a big stress, but yeah, the question is today this GTX Titan Black and how it's performing. You know, now it's boosting to 1071 megahertz. It's doing the job, not like the previous Titan that we tested, 900 and something, and then below 900. 62 degrees, 100% load. Quality is here, but I think that if I leave the city, it's gonna be higher FPS, and if I want to adjust it in such a way, then I can do it, you know, by lowering some quality or the resolution and get 60 FPS even in this place where it's crowded with NPCs and lots of objects, foliage and stuff like that. This is a very decent performance from this video card. There is no question, you know. I think the best thing I can do is just go outside and play a little, but in this case you can see that it does the job. It's doing exactly what I want, and in this case there is nothing to complain about the video card because there is room for improvement. 1440p maybe is too much for the video card, but if I manage to start with 1440p, and I wanted to see how it's performing all of them with this, but in this case, yeah, it's good, you know. It's fantastic. Look at that. Let's see if we get out of the city, discover this road. Nice. I'm gonna see 38. Look at this. Let's kill some bandits. Nice performance. 30 FPS on minimal. Not bad. 43 FPS here with 1440p and maximum details. I got like 430 watts consumption. That is nothing to say there because you know the game is squeezing the life of this video card and this computer. But all in all, I can say that it's in the right direction, you know. It's doing the right thing here in this case. Let's jump into Grand Theft Starter here and see how it's performing with this Titan Black. Why, Gabe? Listen, give me the car for this. I'm gonna show you how to drive it, you know. This is how the video card is performing here with 2 gig of VRAM. It's being utilized, you know. I can actually see the core is boosted to over 1000, nearly to 1.1 on the frequency. Maximum core load 60 degrees, holding pretty well. No stutter for the moment, stays under 10 ms, that is good, and 66 fan power. This is the most important thing ever. If it doesn't have any stutter, then I will say it is the biggest win ever. If I drive around the city, I get 2.1 gig of VRAM utilized. It's holding okay theoretically. 42 on minimal, not okay because of the stutter, but on average it's okay. You know, the performance on the FPS is good. If I stay around 60 FPS with VSync and limit the FPS, I think the stutter will will be reduced a little. I don't need more than 60 FPS, but I just wanted to show you how the video card is performing here with maximum FPS, you know, 10, 12 ms in this case. But if it's not going below 60 FPS, I will call it a big win. Minimal and 1% is very hard apparently on this occasion, but I'm on 1440p and I'm guessing that is influencing, you know. Maybe I need a better hard drive, you know, faster hard drive, not only GPU that is fast. Everything needs to be here perfect in order to get zero stutter. But in this situation, I will say this is a big win for the video card because it does show me that the video card is capable on delivering nice FPS. The quality is spot on, system utilization is good, 8.9 gig of system RAM, 30% load on the CPU. It's okay, you know, but I got like 430 watts consumption, you know. It shows me that this video card and the system is being utilized. It gives me the performance, but it's 430 watts, you know, so it's a big deal, you know, passing 400 watts for a computer, you know, because it's normal temperature, man. It's like yeah, it's no heating because of the computers. You know, it's warm inside the room because of the computers. In GTA 5, with maximum details turned on, with without MSA turned on and extended shadows, you can actually see I got nice utilization. I learned my lesson from last time. I tried to fiddle around with the MSA, and I was like, I was Batman, and I was like, no, the GTX Titan can do the job because it got the VRAM. No, it doesn't. You have to disable them because I want playable FPS, and in this situation you can actually see it's doing a fantastic job. 69 FPS on average. With the Titan, if I remember correctly, it was hovering around 60, and here it's just a little more, you know, like that's the way the gap is. This is the right FPS that I can get from the video card like this, you know, in GTA 5 with maximum details 1440p and averaging around 70 FPS with 62 on minimals and 57 on 1%. Decent performance when it comes to a game like this. A video card like this is like the game and the video card, they are meant to be together, you know, and it's nearly same year, and I would say this is a very appropriate performance. Thermal wise, I got like 60 degrees with maximum load on the core, 4.5 gig of VRAM utilized, still holding pretty well, 3.5 process, 10.9 gig of system RAM. On the system side, you can see the CPU is doing a freaking nice job under 50 degrees, you know, being utilized with 30% maximum. So all in all, I can say this is very adequate. You know, the only thing I can do here, because now I got 450 watts consumption and I can see the power supply throttling. It's a bit warm here in this room, so I'm guessing, yeah, I definitely need to take a look and see how it's performing online. In this situation, I got 4.8 gig of VRAM utilized from the video card. It's doing a fantastic job on offering me nice performance online. I don't have 450 watts consumption, I have 420, but nearly 5 gig of VRAM utilized. It's staying around 56, nearly to hovering 60 FPS on average, you know, 53 on minimal, but it does utilize a lot of VRAM because it's online, and this is the most important thing, you know, to take in consideration. There's a lot of players, there's a lot of things online, you know. It's good that this video card has 6 gig of VRAM because it can benefit from it. In this case, the core is not maximum, it's 70-80% load on the video card's core, but I know everybody knows about it, but online it's more demanding on the CPU side. Definitely an interesting game to test with this video card because it's Titan Black, you know, and in this case with this game on maximum details with 1440p, you can actually see it's doing a fantastic job. Look at this. Definitely hovering really nice on the performance side. 4.5 gig of VRAM utilized. I got 3.6 processed. Under 60 degrees yet, but I think it's gonna reach maximum 60 degrees because the utilization is always on maximum. And considering what quality I have, performance I have, it's gonna reach there. And plus it's got 261 watts consumption. And that's a lot, you know. If it's hovering around 60 FPS, I will take it because it's a very decent performance this video card is offering. Look at this. Quality wise it's good, performance wise it's good on average, you know, 60 FPS on average. Sometimes it's 80-90 FPS, yeah, but I think using VSync it will be very beneficial for you. Usually when you're fighting, when you're doing something, it's gonna be totally different of the performance, but look at this, 5 gig of VRAM allocated and 4 process. This is the real deal here, seriously, because it does offer you the performance. 61 FPS on average. Look at this. Let's see, 62 FPS, 45 on minimal. Can I do the performance here? Can I smack their faces? Can I have nice performance? Still over 5 gig of VRAM utilized. Oh no, it's gonna hurt them. Oh yeah. Can't say nothing bad about this because it does the job. And in this situation, you can clearly see that if you want to play the game with a video card that has this performance, it's possible on maximum details with 1440p. Listen, I lost hope with this game and the Titan video cards here in this game with 30 FPS. Look at that. I don't think it's meant for this type of video card, you know. Everything is good, you know, with the video card. It's performing really nice, you know, but in a game like this, 1440p maximum details, I don't think it's okay, you know. Maybe because of that DirectX 10, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's not meant for this type of video card, you know. If you want to play the game with maximum details, I think you have to put an old video card, I think. I don't know. It's maybe the drivers is not okay. Maybe it makes no sense. I got maximum load on the video card, you know. I got 59 degrees on this occasion, so it's utilizing the video card. I got 265 watts consumption from this video card, but yeah, something's wrong here. You know, something is not very well optimized because it only offers me 26 FPS. Or maybe this is a game that demands a lot of power, you know, from the video card. Because if that is the case, then I'm very surprised how demanding this game is, you know, and I will definitely like to put newer video cards, you know, in order to see how this game is performing. But all in all, I like it. I like this video card, how it's performing. In this game, you know, it's not the right attitude that I want, but there is options, you know, I can make that allows me to put this game in such a good position so I can play the game and have some fun. You can see that it's spot on with this resolution, quality wise is good, and I think if I do some custom adjustments I can get this game running perfectly. Let's jump into World of Tanks with this video card. I got 1440p with maximum quality like previous, ultra details in this case, utilizing this VRAM spot on, 2.7 gig of VRAM utilized and 3.8 allocated. It's definitely in the right direction with this video card's performance capabilities, you know. Look at this, what a nice thing to see here. 3, 2, 1. I got premium bullets and it didn't manage to penetrate them. What plonker bullet was that? Look at that. All right, so how are we doing? 3.8 gig of VRAM allocated, 60 degrees maximum core load. It's in the right direction, this video card, you know. 430 watts consumption maximum. It's doing great in this occasion with this amount of FPS. I got like 65 on average, 70 70 FPS on average whenever I'm not snapping to the bushes, you know. If I got foliage and stuff like that, look at that, 50 58 FPS on average. So in World of Tanks, if I want to play with this resolution with this video card, there is no problem on utilizing it like this. So maximum details, 1440p, it does offer me the possibility to play the game with 60 FPS. Should I do this? That's the question, you know. Is it worth doing this? Well, it depends on you. This is the best this video card can offer. What the with the back, look at it with the back. Nothing, critical damage. What bullets do you got there? Seriously. Armor not pen. What the heck? I think this is the best way to cool a video card like this. I think if you don't go water cooling with a video card, you know, if you don't have the money to put water block and one that I don't really like, you know, I like computers, I don't like plumbing, you know, it depends on you, you know. If you like plumbing and computers, I think water block is for you. I think this is the way I will choose to cool a video card, you know, with this type of aftermarket cooler. It did a fantastic job. I'm very proud of this Acceleron, how I managed to put 60 degrees on the video card with maximum load. It did well, and I think this is the right way to play some games, you know, if you're interested on having an old Titan like this, you know. A privilege, like I said, a privilege to have a GTX Titan Black Edition, you know. Once you go black, if you put the right games on this video card, there is no limit, because there's a lot of games that can actually run really nice on this, and you manage to see that if you are interested on some nice games that are already on the market, not new ones that requires a high-end computer, I think with this video card you can actually achieve it. That's it, you know. They're not very expensive, you know, they have a decent price, you know, but until now they are not rare. So if you can manage to put your hands on a video card like this, go for it. It's worth putting one on the side and keeping it for later, you know, if you want. I like it, I recommend it, and yeah, if you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, make sure you leave a comment, smash that like button, and I will see you very soon.